I always thought I know so much about your work, but I really don't know about your personal life and like how you grew up in Queens.
Yeah, Bayside, Queens originally. Then we moved to Bayside, and then we moved to Long Island. And
Where on Long Island?
I don't want to. I hate to say because then people think we're rich, and I'm very proud because we're poor Jews.
Right. Okay.
And we contradict the stereotype. But Great Neck for a while.
Yeah.
Which was
A lot of Syrian
hell.
Jews there, right?
Huh?
Syrian Jews?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's now, but not then. I love doing shows
Yeah,
for Jews because they
oh,
just go,
my-
that's now. That's yeah.
Yeah, my late dad used to imitate them like, how much house? 300, 300, and then we take out cash.
Right. Now, can you tell us about your family? Yeah, we're going there.
I'm the youngest of four. The oldest one was like all fucked up with the SDS in the 60s, and then now is a cantory spiritual leader in a shul in Florida. The second oldest did the whole thing of like being a hippie in a van living down by the river and doing acid in the basement, and now he's a Lubavitch in Israel.
No!
My sister the next one closest to me got engaged to a goy. He converted, and now they're completely, totally religious, and they live in Richmond, Virginia. And then I was yeshiva educated, and now I eat treif and married a goy.
I was kind of shocked that you ate treif. Now, you were completely Orthodox growing up.
Yes, I used to go to the seminars, the NCSY,
Right.
National Conference of Synagogue Youth, and
Right.
oh my God, Chanit, Recht, Zecher, very. I told this story in my last show, which was brilliant, which you missed, about that after Shabbos, the rabbis would tell very sad stories, and this one Rav told this story about this very sad story, a brilliant, wise, religious boy. He became an actor. He was knowledgeable in Torah, a good boy. His parents came to me and said, Rav, help us. I talked to this boy. I prayed for him. But despite that, this story has a terrible ending. He became an actor. He's in God's spell. He plays Jesus Christ! And now all the Jewish teenagers are like crying and swaying, yeah. And I'm in a corner and I'm saying, Jesus Christ, that's the lead. Jesus Christ, that's the lead.
So, what did your father do for a living?
He was an ad man, a
Really?
madman
A
back
madman?
in the day, yeah.
So that's probably where you get your humor.
He was extremely funny.
Right.
He fell in love with the amateur acting and Great
Right.
Neck, and then he was a piano player and just naturally funny. Probably one of the funniest people ever. Very funny.
And were you close to him?
Very much so,
Okay.
yeah.
And then your mom.
She's, well, like you say, I call her every day because I need material, which is a line of yours that I love. I love so much I just stole it.
That's all right.
Yeah. She's my rock of angst.
Right. So you end up
She's going to be 90 on October, Kinahara.
really.
Yeah. She'll bury all of us. I think
Yeah.
the worrying keeps her young.
Is she at home?
Right now, yes. Last time we tried to take her here, she threw up in the car. I was like, no more Y for you.
All right.
When I leave my home, I become very unnerved. I'm like, there's a world traveler for you.
Yeah.
And I inherited that skill.
Now,
It's National Geographic.
I know that. I know
know
that.
they don't. There's nobody
don't
here.
know. There's a lot of people
No,
here.
because I'm not fucking famous.
Negative.
There's nobody
So
here.
negative. All right. So, do you feel that your childhood, like every comic, completely fucked up childhood? Like completely, there's something, even if they look normal, there's something weird going on there when they were. What was it with you?
I think overfeeding, just growing up in a world of food and fear. And I would see, like, obviously there was major psychotic fluctuation among the siblings. So I
Right.
witnessed all of that shit. But most of all, it was, it was happy, except for, the school was a horror. Always, Hoffy, you suck.
Right.
Don't throw the ball to Hoffman. She sucks.
Right.
Hoffman looks like she has 2 boners in her bra. You suck. So that was a lot of that. And now I'm on Broadway and I get reviewed by critics who say, you suck.
So you went to college. Where'd you go?
NYU.
And you studied?
Acting, believe it or not.
And any music? Your voice is
There was,
amazing.
thank you. I did study singing and music. I took singing lessons and,
Oh, it's
a
just
wonderful.
It wasn't. You
teacher.
weren't like a music major.
They don't. Now
operatic.
they're big on the musical theater program, and all these young queens. I'm in Cap 21, or I'm in, and they didn't.
Right.
More when I was there, they focused on more like kind of gutsy, more acting.
Right. Now, when you're growing up, who were the people that you admired in show business?
Oy. Well, that was the great thing about being the youngest and having such a tremendous age difference
Right.
between the older was like you got like their
Were you a
influence.
mistake? Mistake? Were you a mistake?
Oh, I don't know. Love child.
All right.
Yeah, she had me at 39, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I say that, no, we wanted each and every one of you.